Inferior mesenteric plexus for innervation of organs supplied by inferior mesenteric artery. Actually, we said about this already, yeah? So starting from the left colic angle, descending colon, sigmoid, and upper rectum, yeah? So here, fibers to the inferior mesenteric ganglion, it's over here, yeah? They can come from not synapsing here, for example, in the superior mesenteric plexus, so splanchnic thoracic nerve, and also from here, mainly, yeah? These are lumbar splanchnic nerves come to here, also preganglionic fibers. And then they run along the branches of the inferior mesenteric artery to the intestine, lower part, yeah, of the intestine. Clear? Okay. Now about the innervation of the pelvis, yeah. So here we said this is thorax and all this. This will be abdominal cavity, yeah, abdominal organs. Now pelvis. We can see approximately that mainly it will be like T10 approximately, L2 like this, roughly, very roughly. Okay, so how we supply this? We said this can be supplied this way. We can get the fibers from the, let's remove this one. Here we have lumbar sympathetic trunk, yeah, and then it runs downward to the pelvic cavity. Here we have sacral sympathetic trunk, okay? Of course it will be here, but it is not so precise. And for this plexus, which is called pelvic or inferior hypogastric, we can get fibers from where? It can be postganglionic fibers coming from the inferior mesenteric ganglion, okay? So how they run? Through the superior hypogastric plexus, hypogastric nerves, and this pelvic plexus, okay? And then to the organs, which are in the small pelvis, from here. So then postganglionic, first preganglionic to the inferior mesenteric ganglion, then postganglionic this way, descending. And additionally, we can have pelvic splanchnic nerves from the sacral part of the sympathetic trunk. They can be both pre and postganglionic. They are not shown here, by the way, yeah? Here what is shown? Only branches which come from the inferior mesenteric ganglion, from here, okay? So this is inferior mesenteric ganglion, and here all the plexuses which run downward like this. And finally we are in the pelvic plexus and then have innervation for each organ of the pelvis. Clear? So therefore, if we have some particular organ to supply, you just remember this idea, yeah, principle, and then you can say about innervation of each organ. So what you should first declare, like to say, yeah, when we have some organ to innervate, you say that any organ actually almost has afferent innervation, so sensory, yeah, has efferent innervation, which is sympathetic and parasympathetic, internal organ, I mean, yeah. So therefore, you say like this, afferent, sympathetic and parasympathetic, and then describe sympathetic and parasympathetic pathway, which we already know, yeah. And here we have this red color, sympathetic, blue color, parasympathetic, like this and like this. And if you have a little bit brain, yeah, so from here even, looking at this picture, you can say a lot, yeah, how this organ are innervated. If you forgot details, the names of the nerve, you can say, this is center, preganglionic fibers come to the celiac ganglion, for example, yeah, and from celiac plexus, they will be innervated that and this, yeah?
Yes.
If you want to elaborate, you say it. Centers are located at this level, and preganglionic fibers runs like this, like this, like this, and so on. Yeah, depends what mark you want to get. Okay, so what else? Afferent pathway, visceral nervous system has afferent also part. Yeah, efferent we described. What about afferent? So afferent fibers run in opposite direction from the periphery to the center. Yeah, and which pathway can be? If it is organs this level, so then afferent pathway can go backward here to the sacral level, the sacral ganglia, like sensory ganglia already. Yeah, spinal. The same nerves, just opposite direction. Yeah, from here, or like by sympathetic fibers to reach what? Lower upper lumbar or lower thoracic segments. Yeah, or ganglia first ganglia and then posterior corns. Yeah, if we have over here in the abdominal cavity, yeah, so we will have what? One pathway, it's also to the spinal nerves, to the spinal ganglia, backward using the sympathetic pathway, or vagus nerve, which bring us where? To the brainstem, yeah? So sympathetic fibers conduct mainly pain sensation. Vagus has very many sensory fibers, and then it provides, like parasympathetic part, like how they say, functional sensation, yeah, like stretching the organ, sensation of feeling the organ, yeah, peristalsis, like what we feel, for example, yeah, like this. And you should remember that we have also this ganglia, especially it is for enteric nervous system, local reflex arcs, which I explained maybe last time. Yeah, did I explain? Which regulate the function of the intestine or digestive tube, even like at the same size where they are located. So okay, let's say like this. We have ganglia, sympathetic, yeah? Here. And this ganglia have not only preganglionic fibers, postganglionic neurons, yeah? But they have also, let's say ganglia. I guess you said it about. Yeah, like this, yeah?